Hi, quick chit chat. No, it's almost gone. Last Thursday, I have a great fall. uh, it's because it's heavy rain and the garden got like something like a flood. So I just walked down the stairs, and then actually it's the final step, and then I just slipped. My whole body was like me, foot, head, flip, and then pang. And then when I land, actually it's very strange. The whole action was in slow motions, like in my brain it was in slow motions. It's very strange. So when I fell, and then my elbow, this side of the elbow hit the floor, then my hips, my back, and then my head, I can feel my head like falling, like boom, like that. Luckily, because it was raining, I have my hair tied like as a bun, like around, like, let me see, this area, like the bun, like here. So when I fell, the bun hit the floor first, then my head. Okay, it's really lucky, like the bun, my hair saved my life, I think, like, because when I hit my my head, when it's hit the floor, one thing pop up to my mind is like, I hope it's not serious. and then after I hit, because the floor is like so wet, it's heavy rain, I just sit up, like I just push my body up. So I was half wet already, okay? And then I was like dizzy for quite a couple minutes, and my legs is pain, my arms, I just look at it because it's so pain. I look at it, it's all bruises now. It's more than a week now, that's why it's much more better. This side is just minor. So be careful. I think it's the slippers, so I'm going to throw that slippers away. Just really lucky, like my hair like really saved my life, I think, because when I sit up and when I'm able to walk back up to my room, to the toilet to get change, my bun is a big mess. So the next things that I want to chit chat about is the tax, where I bought because Edson want to have a set of like Japanese knife, so I bought it from like Japan website, like something like Amazon, but it's called Rakuten. And then the set of knife is cost with a box, wooden box, is cost about 5,000 something yen. So it is very cheap, right? A set of, I put the pictures, okay? But because I ship it by EMS, so it's a cheaper, like a faster way to ship. Suppose like most of the time, like they have a tracking system. So most of the time, if I ship by EMS, is about like they took maybe 2 days or 3 days left Japan, and then the flight is about 1 day, and then train system. So I will receive it within sometimes, like if to Hong Kong. Last shipment I have purchased from Rakuten, and they told me they have ship and or mail. I receive it maybe around 3 days in my house on my hands. Okay, so they ship it to UK to Edson, and I pay about 4,000 something yen. Okay, if I ship it by sea, is about maybe 2,000 something yen, but he desperate to have it, so I think like the knife is not is very cheap for 5,000 something yen for the set. I just ship it like just under my cost, so I just ship it. But the thing is, after they arrived to UK, and they was in the custom for about a week to 10 days, then they charge tax for £26, which is more than half, more than 50% tax of the knife. It's so ridiculous. I don't understand that, like as everyone know, like UK have no money, like every year they no saving money for the country. Okay, they don't have enough money, just like the Olympic, they having problems like to build the things because lack of money. Like before, Hong Kong is, you know, used to be a UK colony, and every year Hong Kong pay a big sum of money to UK. Okay, it's not free. Okay, we pay a lot of money to UK, and every year Hong Kong have a huge saving, like the government has make money every year. So in Hong Kong, like the policy is that like, if you purchase something for personal use, actually we don't have to pay tax. Okay, it's free tax in Hong Kong, unless you import something maybe for business, they might charge you some tax. Is we very low in tax, and we have very efficient shipping handling thing. So most of the time, like if I order something from iHerb, okay, if I order it Monday, I will have it maybe Wednesday or Thursday. That quick, can you imagine? Because the shipping already costs 1 day, right? So like Hong Kong custom mainly is because they are too busy, so busy, the workload is so huge, so they have a system is act fast. Okay, so I don't understand, like if UK use the same system to run when they run Hong Kong, they should have a lot of money left. Like Hong Kong, like the public hospital, if you go, like we only have to pay $200, Hong Kong $200. Okay, before I think it's 100, and then now yeah, $100, $100. Last time when one of my helper, she got sick, actually I think her problem is from her own, because when she come to Hong Kong just a month time, and she got flu or something, it looked like flu, and then she got very swollen and things like the joint. Okay, but she's not telling the truth to the doctor, but anyhow, every resident, not permanent resident, okay, resident of Hong Kong, entitled to have a very cheap hospital or doctorized service. Okay, just $100. That's when she, even though she was so serious that she need to stay in the hospital, okay, for 1 night, with all the doctor's fees, medications, the bed, like because you stay overnight in the hospital, each day it's only charged $100 Hong Kong. Can you imagine that? So she has been staying there for a couple of days, and I just have to pay couple $100. So that's why a lot of like helpers like Filipino, Indonesians, whatever, they illegal stay in Hong Kong because especially if they already 50 something age, when your body start to have problems, it's cheap. And actually I think they have the immigration have some leaking, like system leaking. That's why the people, like after they finish the contract, they didn't go back to the country. And so I think a couple % of people stay in Hong Kong is illegal and they still using the service because the hospital don't have that system. And recently, just a couple days ago, my helper got ID check because we have to carry our ID, and the police checked that, like said her ID card was reported as lost card. And so the police, like, because I was with her but she was in pawn A, I was in pawn B, so she gave me a call and the police talked to me and say like, I say, is blah 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 your helpers? I say yeah. And then say like, so is she working for you for 2 years? I say yes. And then we have checked her ID card and say like it is reported lost, but she claimed that she never reported. So and then the police tell me why this action is, some helper report the ID was lost, then they report it and they like make another ID from the immigrations, then they borrow the so-called lost ID to some illegal people or to do some illegal thing. So this is very serious. So I said okay, but luckily after the police bring her back to the police stations, everything is fine, so they drive her back home. And one more thing is, Hong Kong police station is open 24 hours, okay? Every time you step on the police station, there is someone on duty. Last time, Edson's bank card got stolen. The bank, like, his card got stolen around Saturday, and then on Monday, the bank called him up and said like, someone pick up your bank card and return it to the bank, and you can pick it up on Monday. So strange, right? And he lost 200 pounds, and then like 200 pounds was missing in the bank. And then it's very strange, like most of, like in Hong Kong, the bank has the liabilities because like you have to do a lot of investigations. So I asked Edson to report to the police, and then Edson said the police station is not open like Hong Kong 24 hours. No one's there. All you can do is you email to the police station. I always think that UK will have the same system like which they use to rule Hong Kong, right? They run the same system, but it's not. It's really terrible actually. So tax, if taxation is really helps the city or the people and things, I think it's okay to pay. But it seems like if you have experience that living in Hong Kong, except like the housing is very expensive, But if you have money, Hong Kong is a good place to live, because everything you buy from overseas, you are legal to bring in without any extra charges. Okay, every legal things. This is like, I think a lot of people that they have ability to earn money, they like to stay in Hong Kong, because they don't have the burden of, oh, after traveling to such and such country and they purchase tons of things that when they bring home the custom will charge them. Okay, no such things in Hong Kong. So this is a beauty of Hong Kong if you like shopping. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Conclusion. So after I fell, the first day, first couple days I have little dizziness of the head, but very minor. But about 4 days, starting from the day 4, my back got, my hip so pain and my knee so pain. So I went to the doctor, bone setting, and when I lay down, and they say, oh, you see, they say, what happened? Your hip is slightly relocated, dislocated. So he have to relocate it for me. So I said, not too serious, lucky. I can feel it because it's the same, I think, just like Essen when he fell. Your hip, because my knee feel pain when I walk upstairs. My knee so pain, my left knee. So first things I pop out is maybe the hip have problems because I'm so heavy and pop to the floor, right? So next time if your knee have problem, don't just tell the doctor to check your knee, also check your hips, because when your hip is not balanced, the pressure will transfer to your knee. Okay, sometimes, and then your knee will also your legs and things like that. Okay, that's it. And oh, Christy have a new pet that I have posted on my other channel. So if you like hedgehog, so check it out. Next topic, hedgehog chatting. Okay, bye bye.